So Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is Adriana Hairani. So today I will be explaining about angiosperms. But first and foremost, do you guys know what is angiosperms? So basically angiosperms is a flowering plants. It produces flowers and bears their own seed in their own fruits. So for example, we have strawberries, corns and so many more. But today I will be showing all of you one of my favorite flowers that is categorized as angiosperms, which is hibiscus. Hibiscus came from the domain Eukaryote, kingdom of Plantae, phylum of Trichophyta, class of Magnoliopsida, order of Malvaceae, family of Malvaceae, genus is Hibiscus, and last but not least, the species is Hibiscus rosasinensis. So hibiscus grows in a variety of habitats. For example, we have tropical, subtropical and also warm temperature regions. And for your information, hibiscus need warm position in full sun and prefers well-drained soils that remain moisture during summer. And hibiscus also are pollinated by small insects such as bees and so many other insects and also hummingbirds. Hibiscus have large trumpet-shaped flowers that comes in a variety of colors including white, pink, red, orange and many more. Hibiscus can be annuals, perennials and can be woody shrubs, small tree or herbaceous plants. The reason why I chose hibiscus as my example of angiosperms is because hibiscus is Malaysia's national flower, considering the fact that it consists of 5 petals that represent as our national principle, which is Rukun Negara and symbolizes as unity. So hibiscus not only pleasing to the eyes of beholders but also offers a lot of medical values. For example, it can treat fever, coughs and also infection. And for your information, hibiscus is rich in antioxidant as it consists of beta-carotene and also vitamin C. So it can enhance our metabolic response to insulin, and it is safe to consume by diabetic person or liver disease patient. And how can we simply consume it? By infusing the dried flower into hot water and then we can take it as an extract. So here you go.
Assalamualaikum and hi madam. My name is Nurul Hani Insyirah binti Muhammad Hanizan and today I will be explaining about bryophytes. Bryophytes are referred to as simple plants or lower plants. They are more primitive compared to other groups of plants. Bryophytes are non-vascular plants, which means non-vascular do not contain a vascular system, meaning they lack vascular tissues such as xylem and phloem that transport water, minerals and sugars throughout the plant. Bryophytes absorb water and food directly from the environment through their bodies like a sponge. For this reason, bryophytes are often found in cool, moist and shady areas. However, they can also be found in arid environments such as deserts. They bring in minerals and nutrients through osmosis. Bryophytes do not have true root stems or live with vascular tissues. Instead, they have root, leaf and stem-like structure. Bryophytes have rhizoids, which are root-like or hair-like structures that they use to anchor onto substrates. Rhizoids also helps to absorb water and nutrients, since bryophytes lack xylem and phloem, which provide structural supports and rigidity to the plants, and they lack true leaves and stems and roots. Bryophytes are small in size and simple in form. Bryophytes are herbaceous, meaning they do not grow wood. They do not produce seed, fruit, or flowers. There are three groups of bryophytes. The first one is hornworts, now mosses, and also liverworts. So now I'll be explaining about the mosses. So the domain for this plant is Bryophyta, and the kingdom of this plant is Plantae. The class is Bryopsida. The order is Leucodontales and Hypneos. So the family of these mosses is Anomodontaceae, and the genus is Anomodon, and this is the species of Anomodon attenuatus.
Anomodon attenuatus, commonly known as tree moss, is a bryophyte belonging to the domain of Bryophyta and the family of Anomodontaceae. It is widely distributed in temperate regions of North America, Europe, and Asia. Thriving in shaded, moist environments like forests, it typically grows on tree bark, decaying logs, and occasionally on rocks. For their habitat, tree moss prefers areas with high humidity, but it is adaptable to some dryness, making it a resilient species in its ecological niche. For their life cycle, like all mosses, Anomodon attenuatus exhibit an alternation of generation. The gametophyte is the dominant phase, producing male and female gametes. Fertilization requires water for sperm to swim to the egg. The sporophyte grows from the gametophyte, producing a capsule where spores are formed and later dispersed to germinate into new gametophytes. For their medical value, while Anomodon attenuatus has no direct medicinal application, mosses are known for their potential antibacterial and antifungal properties. They also serve as bioindicators of environmental health indirectly benefiting ecosystem and human well-being. While for their pathogenic microbes, mosses can harbor non-pathogenic bacteria, fungi, and algae due to their moist habitats. These microbes are generally symbiotic or neutral, though certain fungi like Phytium may occasionally pose risks in specific environments.
Hi, my name is QBO00204, and today I'll be explaining about Pteridophyta. One of the examples of Pteridophyta is ferns. Okay. Ferns belong to the kingdom Plantae, specifically within the groups known as Pteridophyta. They are vascular plants that reproduce via spores and do not produce any seeds or flowers. Next, we'll jump into taxonomic hierarchy. The kingdom for fern is Plantae, and there are two clades. The first one will be Trichophytes, which is vascular plants. The second one will be Euphylophytes. Okay. The division is under Pteridophyta, which is ferns, and they classify under Polypodiosis common ferns. Next, we will see through major orders of ferns. There are three. The first one is Polypodius. This is the largest order of ferns, including many familiar species. For example, you can see there's a lot, not one or two, there's a lot even at the behind. Okay. Second, which is Felicellus, an older classification that includes many traditional ferns. Third will be Ophioglossales. This order includes the added tongue ferns. Next is common families and examples. The first one is Polypodiaceae. Includes species like the sword fern. Second is Arthurices, known for the lady fern, such as the common lady fern, which named as also Atherium felix femina. The third one will be Dryopteridices. Contains the wood ferns like the male fern. This is also called as Dryopteris felix mas. Let's move on to the first medical benefit, which is antioxidant properties. Certain fern species contains compounds that exhibit antioxidant activity, which can help combat oxidative stress in the body. The second one will be anti-inflammatory effects. Some ferns have been traditionally used to reduce inflammation and may help in treating conditions associated with inflammation. The third one is digestive health. Ferns like Polypodium leucotomus are sometimes used to support digestive health and may aid in gastrointestinal issues. The fourth one is skin health. Extracts from certain ferns are used in topical application for their potential benefits in skin health, including soothing irritation and promoting healing. The fifth one, the last one, is traditional remedies. In some cultures, ferns have been used for various ailments, including respiratory issues, wounds, and even as a diuretic. It's important to note that while those benefits are noted in traditional practices, more research is needed to fully understand the efficacy and safety of using ferns for medical purpose. Always consult with a healthcare professional before using any plants for medical reasons. Thank you.
Alright guys, right now we're at Taman Botani. So, you can see there is camel, which is belongs to the Camelus dromedarius. So, Camelus dromedarius comes from a genus named Camelus and then a family of Camelidae. Right. So, Camelidae includes camel, llamas, alpacas, guanacos, and vicunas. So, Camelidae is actually from the order of Artiodactyla, which is even-toed ungulates. Okay, so Artiodactyla is actually from class of Mammalia because, as you can see, there is fur and camel is actually a warm-blooded animal. So, camel is also from phylum Chordata, which is animal with a notochord, a flexible rod supporting the body, which is the spine, the vertebrae. Alright. So the kingdom of camel is actually animals because these animals, So let's continue to the next part.
The dromedary camel, which is Camelus dromedarius, in the video previously I recorded, it is well known as Arabian camel. So the camel is adapted to hot, arid and semi-arid environments. It is found primarily in North Africa, for example Sahara Desert at the Sahel region, Middle East, Arabian Peninsula, Iran, South Asia, which is India or Pakistan, and Australia, fewer population in deserts and scrublands. Dromedaries are well suited to extreme heat and water scarcity. They can withstand temperatures exceeding 50 degrees Celsius, which is 122 degrees Fahrenheit. They also can survive without water for weeks and rehydrate quickly, drinking up to 100 liters in minutes. Primarily inhabit desert, dry savannas, steppe regions, and oases. So, for the Camelus dromedarius, the sexual maturity is between 3 to 5 years. So, the mating season of the Camelus dromedarius, which is in winter, but it is varies by the region. So, next is mating system, which is polygynous. Dominant males mate with multiple females. The next is the gestation period for the camel. The Arabian camel is 12 to 14 months, and for the birth, the camel give birth to single calf or it's one by one. And for the camels to give birth to twins are quite rare between them. For the growth and development of Camelus dromedarius, the newborn weight is around 30 to 50 kg, and weaning period for them is 1 to 2 years, and their lifespan is up to 40 to 50 years, typically 20 to 30 years in the wild or domestication. Their behavior and adaptation, they can lose up to 25% of body weight due to dehydration and recover within hours. Thick coat reflects sunlight and insulates from extreme heat, and broad diet consuming thorny, salty, and dry vegetation. For the medical value of Arabian camel, the camel milks rich in vitamin C, B, and D, and minerals and insulin-like protein used in diabetes management. The camel milk also contains lactoferrin, immunoglobulins, and lysozyme, which have antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. It also may support gut health and boost immunity. Camel's antibodies or nanobodies, it is a unique single domain antibodies VHH, which is used in cancer research, viral infection treatments, for example COVID-19 and HIV, and autoimmune disease. It is also more stable and resistant to harsh conditions compared to traditional antibodies. Camel-derived antimicrobial peptides, it is used for study for potential antibiotic development against drug-resistant bacteria. For the pathogenic microbes associated with dromedary camels, there are a few of them. The first one is viruses. Middle East Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus MERS-CoV. It is a major reservoir for MERS-CoV. Transmits to humans through direct contact, milk, or respiratory droplets. Next, we have rabies virus. Occasional cases in camels, they are transmissible through bites and saliva. Other than virus, we have bacteria. The first one is Brucella or brucellosis, causes fever, joint pain, and chronic infection in humans. It is transmitted via raw camel milk and meat.
Hi, my name is Tawashi and I'll be talking about lichen. Lichen are fascinating organisms that consist of a symbiotic relationship between fungi and photosynthetic partners, usually algae or cyanobacteria. Let's dive into the taxonomy of lichens. Lichens belong to the kingdom fungi but are unique because they form a partnership with photosynthetic organisms. Here's a basic taxonomy structure for lichens. For the domain, it's Eukarya, and kingdom is fungi. The phylum is Ascomycota, which most lichen belongs here. And the class is Lycanoromycetes, and the order is Lycanorales, and the family is various families depending on the specific lichen. And the genus is various genera such as Usnea, Cladonia, and Parmelia. The species has many species, for example, Usnea longissima, also known as the old man's beard. And next is Cladonia rangiferina, also known as reinder lichen. And next is Parmelia sulcata, also known as helmet shield lichen. Lichens can be classified into three main types based on their growth forms. First is crustose. These lichens form a crust-like structure tightly adhering to the substrate. An example is Rhizocarpon geographicum. And second is foliose. These have a leaf-like structures and can be easily peeled off the substrate. An example is Lobaria pulmonaria. And third is the fruticose. These lichens are bushy and branched, resembling small shrubs. An example is Cladonia pyxidata. Lichens are not only beautiful but also plays essential roles in ecosystems, such as providing food for wildlife and serving as bioindicators of air quality. There's a quick overview of lichen taxonomy and some species. Lichens have several medical benefits and have been used in traditional medicine for centuries. Here are some of the key benefits. First is antimicrobial properties. Many lichens possess antimicrobial compounds that can help fight bacteria, fungi, and viruses. This makes them useful in treating infections. Second is anti-inflammatory. Some lichens contain substances that can reduce inflammation, which can be beneficial in treating conditions like arthritis or skin irritations. Third would be wound healing. Certain lichens like Usnea have been used in poultices to promote healing of wounds and cuts due to their antibacterial properties. Fourth is respiratory health. Lichens such as Icelandic moss, also known as Citraria icelandica, have been used in herbal remedies for respiratory issues, as they can help soothe coughs and throat irritations. Fifth is the nutritional value. Some lichens are edible and can provide nutrients. For example, they are rich in polysaccharides, which can be beneficial for gut health. And last but not least is the antioxidant properties. Lichens contain antioxidants that can help combat oxidative stress in the body, potentially reducing the risk of chronic diseases. In conclusion, lichens offer these benefits. It's important to use them wisely and consult with a healthcare professional before using them for medicinal purposes. That's all from me. Thank you.
Yo guys, panas ini.